You are now listening to the Backpack Podcast.
Yeah.
Look, when we grab ahead of time, stay 10, it should be fun. You know I'm on my grind, I wanted to win, so I skipped the line. Look up, you see the signs. He cool, he not my slum. He 6'10", and he lift, he stepped to me, I'll change his mind. Back then I was bumming, chucked my dick into something. No lobster, I was chumming. Had nothing, turned none to 100. Chicks turned none to something. I'm a leader of the flop. I'm gay up, but I hang with the crowd. I keep a slingshot, you blow your horn, get hit with a rock. Just to make sure that back door lock. Blackbeard, I'm looking for plunder. Time for warrior ship going under. Hitman, my niggas gon' gun ya. Babe Ruth swing, I never been a bunter. Hit answer, I misjudged the sentence of God to land of wonders. Pull up, my niggas gon' sunder. Flinch when you hear that sound of that thunder. Been gang since the sandlot. Invest in beef, you dare stop. That's right, but that chance got. Like Lord, I make your bed rock. I'm the reaper, so let's rejoice. Rock nonsense, come pick it.
All right. That was Jinx Fly with a Minx, aka my brother. Yeah, he's doing pretty good. I'm excited, man. I'm excited for him.
Nice.
Yeah, man. But welcome to the first episode of the Backpack with Thomas and Samba, where we unpack our backpack so you can pack up yours. And what that means is that in the journey of life, we have a lot of perspectives, a lot of opinions, a lot of things that happen in life. Tips, all that. And we're pretty much gonna unpack what we've learned and things that we've come across, so that way you can take with you on your journey. You know? It won't be too serious all the time. We will have a lot of fun. So we'll definitely go with that, man. Thomas, what's up, bro?
Not much.
How you been, man?
Good. I'm excited. This should be fun, I think.
Yeah. I mean, you think it should be fun? Don't say that.
No. It's gonna be fun.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I'm good. I'm good.
You sure? you adjust the mic.
I've been battling with this mic.
Yeah.
Since I've got here.
Yeah.
No, but I think this should be fine right here.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
But so I just wanted to just see how you're doing at first, man. I haven't seen you in a couple of days, so
Yeah. Good. Honestly, I'm doing really good actually.
Okay, good.
Just
life.
living life, spending time with family, my girlfriend.
Family's always good.
Watching sports.
All right, yeah.
Just real manly stuff.
Oh yeah, man. So you say you're watching sports. You've been watching the Spurs?
Yeah.
I know you're a Spurs fan.
I'm a Spurs fan. For anyone who doesn't know, San Antonio Spurs. I'm also a Cowboys fan.
Ooh.
NFL playoffs start tomorrow. I don't know when this episode will get released, but the NFL playoffs start not tomorrow, next week. Sorry, but that's exciting too.
Oh yeah.
The Spurs suck, but we have the best prospect, best draft pick.
Wemby is gonna be fire,
since LeBron.
Dude.
So it's exciting. The future's bright. It's fun to. Also, I think it's fun to watch him now, like before Wemby, because he's going to be the best player in the league in like a few years.
Oh, yeah. I can see that easily, yeah.
Just dominating. So it's kind of fun to watch them now where he's still kind of figuring stuff out and finding himself. And then he has he's had a great season so far, but he has shines, moments where you're like, dude, that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
So it's cool to kind of see him finding it out now before he just starts dominating everything.
Oh, yeah. It's good. He's huge for one. The guy can shoot.
Yeah.
Right. He can Euro from the 3-point line. Yeah. He's gonna be a monster, man.
Yeah.
That game the other day with him and Giannis, that was a
best game of the season.
Great show, dude. They were great game, dude.
It's crazy because like I said, people were saying best game of the season, which I agree with because it's so exciting. Great game, is so much fun.
Yeah.
What's crazy is the Spurs have won 5 games, and they were a part of what everyone's saying is the most exciting best game of the season. Yeah. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome, man. That's pretty awesome. I think they're just filling him out just to see where he's gonna be.
He's been dominant. He's been playing sick the past few games.
Oh yeah.
And I think he's gonna start playing even better now.
Yeah.
Because he didn't get Rookie of the Month, and he said something about it's a statement from now on.
Oh yeah. He took it personal.
So I think it's gonna be good, but we'll see.
Dope. Yeah, man.
What about you? How you been?
I've been all right, man. Been all right. Just working nonstop. I recently got into snowboarding.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hurt my knee. Cause I ate it bad. I was actually doing pretty good for the most of the day. I got the curving parts right. But controlling the speed is what I need to like really get good at, and that's and braking.
You hurt your knee, right?
Yeah, dude, it was rough. Like it still kind of hurts.
Yeah,
but it's healing much better now, so it's not too bad. But yeah, I might be a snowboarder. Like you got to join us, man.
Yeah,
definitely do it.
I want to. I've never been snowboarding skiing.
Yeah, same,
obviously.
That was my first time like ever. Like so, I think you'll enjoy it.
Yeah. Probably fun, yeah.
I'll just make sure you don't hurt your knee.
Yeah, that would suck.
Yeah.
I'm excited. This is cool.
Yeah, right. We're doing a podcast.
We have the whole setup. We have the equipment. We have our sign, which is sick, with our logo on it that we made, by the way.
Yeah, like we definitely put some work into this. For those of you that are going to be looking on this on like YouTube and whatnot, you'll see the backpack logo. But it's the logo that's going to be on everything else.
On everything else.
Yeah.
But remember, I was telling you. Remember, like, I told my girlfriend, I was like, yeah, me and Samba made our logo for the podcast.
Yeah.
I was like, we use Canva, and she was like, oh, because she does like designing and that kind of stuff. Mm-hmm. She's like does photography and different kinds of designing, Photoshop, that kind of stuff.
Okay.
And she was like, yeah, like designers usually like make fun of people for using Canva, and I was like, oh shit. And then I showed her the logo, and she's like, that's actually pretty good.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
So we got the approval.
Nice. All right. Thank you, designer approval. She said designers laugh at people that use like Canva. Yeah. It's kind of like how like engineers laugh at people that like use AI.
Yeah, exactly. Or like how we'd laugh at somebody using like artsy paint trying to paint a wall or something.
It's like, what are you doing? Cool.
Yeah.
Nah, that's funny. Yeah, I'm glad she liked the logo because I'm really proud of it, man.
Yeah, dude. It's gonna be sick.
It's gonna be dope. So 2024 has already been somewhat interesting, right? We got a lot of things that's already happened in 7 days, right? And there's a lot of things to cover, but you know what? We got some time, so hopefully we'll get through a lot of stuff.
But you know what I think I kind of want to talk about first? Mm-hmm. How this podcast came to be, how we know each other. We gotta let the viewers know.
You know what? You're right. You're absolutely right.
It's like some random
two dudes, just like, hey, let's just talk. Well, yeah. So I moved to New Mexico about 2.5 years ago. From New Jersey. Yeah. So Jersey, shout out to Jersey.
Shout out to Jersey. Never been there.
Well, you gotta go, man. Because one, the food is phenomenal. I do like New Mexican food. Love New Mexican food. Green chili, it's his own thing. Yeah. I'm gonna miss that once I leave New Mexico, I'm gonna miss that for sure. But green chili is fire, dude. Love New Mexican food, but you're missing out on like a lot of food. We'll definitely touch on that later. But yeah, I moved to New Mexico about 2.5 years ago for work, and it's been pretty good so far. It is much slower paced than New Jersey. So I do, get a little bored sometimes, but not in the sense where like it's not that, like there's a lot of things to do, but you gotta be like an outdoorsy person to do that.
Yeah, you gotta go hiking.
Yeah,
snowboarding.
Yeah, exactly. Like I'm branching out into that kind of thing, which is cool. But other than that, man, I wouldn't be outside.
Dude, I'll tell you the truth, and I'm from New Mexico.
Yeah,
from Santa Fe. I hate hiking. I don't like hiking.
I believe it.
It's so boring. You're just walking for like 50 minutes.
I mean,
and then like when you finally get there, the whole point's like you get there like, oh, look how beautiful. I'm like, yeah, I guess. Like it wasn't worth what we just went through to see this, but
I could have drove here. Nah, I feel you.
Could have looked it up online. You know what I mean?
I get you. I get what you're saying. Maybe you need the right people to hike with.
No. When I go hiking with the right people, I don't go hiking much, but like it has to be with the right people. Yeah. Like if I'm with my brothers and stuff, and like or people like that I like really have a lot of fun with.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then it even at that though, I'm still like, dude, this is miserable. Like I don't like walking. I think is what it is.
What it is?
I don't like walking. I'd rather run.
Okay, what about biking?
Get there faster. Biking's fun, but I never like mountain biked. I always just like was in the streets.
Okay.
Let's go to Sonic.
Okay.
Come back with a drink or something.
Yeah. Well, maybe you gotta try like mountain biking.
Maybe,
and then you can use that to get to the view. Maybe that'll make it better or something.
Yeah. I'm just not much of a. I'll tell you the truth. I'm not much of like a views person. Like, and like I said, I'm from New Mexico. Maybe I'm just so used to it. But sometimes people will be like, "Oh my God, look how beautiful the mountains look," and I'm like, "Oh, I didn't even notice that."
Yeah. Okay.
Like I just don't notice stuff like that. I guess.
No, that makes sense. Kind of like how like people in New York, like a lot of them don't go to like the ball drop on New Year's.
Yeah.
Or like the Statue of Liberty. Like a lot of them haven't gone to those things because it's like that's there, like but tourists, they come in there, like that's like the first thing they do,
Tourists love it, but I feel like a lot of actual like local New Mexicans love stuff like that too, but I don't know why. I'm just not really about it that much. And I don't hate it, it's not like my go-to.
Yeah, you're a different breed, that's all. Just you're a different breed, man, that's all it is.
But like the thing is, like if I go to Vegas, I'm like, dude, I'm like blown away just looking at everything.
Dude, you'll love New York then. If you live in Vegas like that.
Maybe I'm more inclined towards
city life.
Cool architecture than like nature, which sucks. That makes me sound like such a bad person. I feel like.
I mean, it's not for everybody. No, not a lot of people are like nature. Not a lot of people like the city. So,
I mean, I love being outside. When I was a kid, I was outside all the time. I still love like being outside. But not for the purpose of seeing things, I don't think. It's more so like...
activity-wise.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense, yeah. No, I get that. But if you love Vegas, because I've been to Vegas, I think you'll love New York.
Oh, dude, I've always wanted to go to New York.
Dude, do it.
I've heard... People have told me that I'd thrive in New York.
I think you would.
I think I might have told you this before, because... One, there's a Dunkin' Donuts on every corner.
Oh, yeah.
Love Dunkin' Donuts.
That's the spot.
Some people know me as like, oh, that Dunkin' Donuts guy. Two, my aunt told me, this is before, because I have my license now and I drive now all the time, but like I didn't get my license till last year when I was 24.
Gotcha.
Or 23, but like they have buses and like trains and everything. Like you don't need a car.
The transit system is pretty good there.
Yeah.
It's much better than out here.
And then like the stand-up scene.
Yeah.
So like people have told me that I thrive in New York, but then they're always like, yeah. I've also heard that living's too expensive and that it's like pretty dirty is what I've heard.
Yeah, it's dirty compared to here. Yeah. It's a city. So when you go to like any big city, there is dirt, quote unquote. Depending on which part of New York you go to, there's some pretty nice parts that aren't too bad. But yeah, I think you'll do really well in New York, especially when on the comedy scene, because I know you do stand up. So that's where it's at, man. Because one, you'll have a larger audience to like work with, and there's a lot of shows you can get onto. Out here, I don't know if there's that many shows.
Yeah, the stand up scene out here is actually pretty good for being like New Mexico.
Okay.
I feel like it's not that well known outside of the actual community of it.
Yeah.
But like, there's a lot of comics that like love it here, and they like do it like all the time. Like they're comics, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And there's a lot of shows. There's a lot of stuff going on here for the stand-up scene, but obviously it's not New York or anything.
No, I agree.
So
it's funny that you mentioned that, because I've noticed something in the past couple of years, and that like the people out here truly enjoy entertainment.
Yeah,
they enjoy it, like concerts and stuff like that, or like stand-up shows. Like they really love it out here. I don't know if it's because they're deprived from it or something, but they love it.
Well, yeah, I don't know. There's like not that much of that out, I guess, like that kind of stuff. Like like we said, it's like not New York or LA or something.
Yeah,
like New Mexico, but like literally Shaq was in Albuquerque last night.
Yeah.
Biggest news.
Biggest thing.
Like huge. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shaq was here. Like it was sick.
Yeah.
He's at the pit. So like, I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah. Because it's funny. It's funny you say Shaq too, because Shaq is from Jersey.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So like when we hear like, oh, Shaq was in town, it's like, okay, yeah,
that's cool.
That's normal. Yeah, like yeah, that's Shaq. He's always here.
That's cool.
But no, that makes sense. Like it's really big out here, and that's pretty cool.
Yeah. But anyway, you're from Jersey.
From Jersey, yeah. For you guys that are listening, my favorite color is green. I'm from Jersey. East Orange. Woo woo. EO for those that know. And New Mexico is not for everybody. I'll tell you that. If you want to go to a place, if you're cool with just the like quiet and silence, which I am, I love the quiet. I have no problem sitting in silence for like hours.
Yeah.
New Mexico is a place for that, because it's a quiet place, not like that, and especially Santa Fe, because Santa Fe is not too big of a city like Albuquerque, and it's not too noisy. And I do like that a lot better. 'Cause I used to live in Albuquerque for like the first year I was out here.
Yeah.
And I like Santa Fe much better. Santa Fe actually made me like New Mexico more.
Nice.
Yeah, because when I was in Albuquerque, I was like, this ain't it.
Yeah,
you know? But Santa Fe kind of saved my perception of New Mexico. It's beautiful.
Beautiful, peaceful.
Peaceful, yeah. People are really nice up here too.
Yeah.
Albuquerque, there's people that are nice too, but it's still kind of like a city vibe.
Yeah, so Albuquerque's kind of for people from like Santa Fe or not Albuquerque, like younger people.
Yeah.
Be like, I'm gonna move there because there's much more to do.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
City life is better, that kind of stuff. Whereas I could see like a tourist moving here would probably prefer, like Santa Fe would be better.
Yeah.
Because like you said, more peaceful, that kind of stuff. Albuquerque is kind of ghetto. Like people get shot, cars get stolen.
Yeah.
It's more for like, I'd say younger people.
Okay. It's funny you mentioned the car stolen because that was like the first thing my girlfriend told me. Like when you go to New Mexico, like just find like a gated community or something because they'll steal your car. And I'm like, dang, Grand Theft Auto's like,
do not leave your doors unlocked. Don't leave anything in the car.
Yeah, because they'll break.
Don't leave like a bag in the back seat.
Oh, it's a wrap. Nah, I've been there. Being from East Orange, I kind of had that kind of mentality of like, nah. Well, stuff with a car stealing. I don't think there's not like a lot of car stealing in in East Orange and Jersey.
I feel like there's probably like in other places there's a lot of like breaking into cars.
But not
whereas in Albuquerque they'll just steal the whole car.
Yeah, like that's wild. That's new to me, man.
Yeah,
because I've gotten my car broken into once back in Jersey, and they ransacked it. Like they opened the glove compartment, went through everything, stole all the change I had, but the car was still there. And honestly, I was cool with that. I was like, you know what? I took that L, whatever the case is. Out here, stealing your whole car, man, that ruins everything.
Yeah.
Like, that sucks, bro.
One of my cousins had a wedding recently.
Yeah.
And some of my cousins from Texas came.
Okay.
And one of my cousins from Texas, she has a boyfriend. His name is Brian. And I guess he is like doing this thing where he's kind of living out of a van right now.
Okay.
But it's like one of those like, it's like a big traveling van.
Like the RV type thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Kinda. But he drove it here. They flew, they're named Liz and Cece. They're my cousins. Shout out to them. They flew in from Texas to Albuquerque, but he drove his van. Okay. That's where he lives, right?
Okay. So he just brought his house.
But my cousin Liz was saying like she because I was telling them about like the car theft and stuff, and she's all, I told Brian like, better hope you don't get your car stolen, because if you do, you're getting your house stolen too.
He's homeless immediately. He immediately becomes homeless. Yeah, that would suck, yo.
Yeah, just like everything.
Imagine you're asleep and they steal the whole thing while you're asleep in there.
Just wake up on the ground.
Yeah, that would suck. Or you wake up and you look out the window and you're moving, you know?
Yeah,
that sucks.
But yeah. You know what's cool?
Mm-hmm.
I haven't told you this yet, but I think it's kind of funny and cool. That we're doing this podcast together, which is awesome.
Yeah.
But like, you're a black guy.
Yeah.
But like, you're not from here.
Yeah.
That gives me like a lot of street cred around here. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Well, there's not that many black people here.
Yeah, true.
People are gonna be like, dude, T's doing a podcast with like some random black guy. Not like the one black guy everyone knows.
Yeah,
like
right.
it's like some random dude who's not from here. It's gonna give me a lot of like street cred around here.
That's
just
pretty
so
cool.
you know,
All right,
you know?
cool. I'm glad I'm able to help you out with that, man. I'm glad I improved your street cred. And it's crazy. Your name has a lot of power out here.
Oh,
Pacheco. Yeah. So you
sure.
definitely got a lot of street cred already, man. Because like there's like 2 streets named after you or something like that.
Just one, but yeah, it is my family. Yeah,
like your whole family lives on that street.
Not my whole family, but a lot of us, and it is named after my family.
That's pretty cool, man.
Just because like we've been here a long time, and I think a lot of like my great grandparents or something. Like, a lot of my great relatives lived on that street, so they named it Pacheco Street.
That's pretty cool, man.
Still a lot of Pachecos that live on that street. Pacheco Street, best street to grow up on.
Oh yeah,
easily, dude. We always say that there should be like a documentary made about Pacheco Street, just the different generations telling stories, because like so many different of my family, like Pachecos, grew up there, and it's always been so fun. When I was a kid, I swear, I tell people all the time that I had like the best childhood.
Yeah,
and I firmly believe that. I had a great childhood, just like my cousins, all my family. is great.
Yeah, and it's funny. The way you are with your family is pretty similar to how I am with mine. We're pretty close. With like, you know how they say like it takes a village to raise a child.
Yeah,
we kind of had that same mentality. So like I was always around my cousins growing up. We had like parties for every little thing, barbecues for every little thing. There were just times where we just wanted to hang out with our cousins, you know, just to be around them. And we spend like days with them. Like there was a summer where we spent like a whole 2 weeks just at their house. My parents were like, "When are you coming back?" You know, you know. And it's pretty cool to have that kind of collective family because it makes you more well rounded. And I think that's kind of why
it's
we
the
like.
Best,
I think that's why we.
I can't
so
imagine growing up as a single child. I can't imagine
that. I get that. Yeah.
Like and like without, I guess, like cousins to hang out with and stuff. Because that's what my whole life's been, just like going to my grandma's house.
Yeah.
My grandma's house is just walk in. You don't knock at my grandma's house. Yeah. Anyone just walks in. Okay. You know what I mean? People are always in and out of there. Always can go over, see a cousin there and just hang out. Like, you know what I mean? During the summers when I was a kid, bro, everyone meets at my grandma's house, hang out all day, have sleepovers there. It was the best. Like, I literally can't explain how much I love my childhood because it was really the best.
I'm with you there.
Yeah.
I'm honestly with you there. There's some parts of my childhood I'd rather cut out, but other than that, no, it wasn't bad. No, I'm with you there, man. And it makes you a well-rounded person, and I really like that. Yeah, that's why we click so well. Because when I met you, when I first hired you, actually, by the way,
we worked together.
We worked together. I'm Thomas's boss.
Yeah,
but he's a cool dude, so we became pretty cool.
I feel like we got along really well right away.
Oh yeah,
I feel like
absolutely. There was no, because when I first came out here, I was like, I'm not gonna really get close to any coworkers. I don't like mixing work with personal. Yeah. So like when I first got a couple of guys hired, I was like, all right, yeah, well, I'm a cool guy, but we're not gonna be like friends. And I try to keep that mentality, but you kind of just slid your way in there, man. You were like, you know what, this guy's cool. So,
I felt like, and my brothers will say this sometimes too. If I say something about like, oh, Samba, like, yeah. He's referenced this today. They'll be like, "Dude, are you in the Samba the same person?"
Yeah, because we were.
My brothers will always say, "Samba just you but black."
Nah, honestly, I can see that
because I feel like a lot of the stuff we talk about, it's like, dude, did we live the same childhood?
Low key, we might have. Yeah,
like we know a lot of the same stuff and like. It's the same references. So I'll bring up random stuff and you'll know what I'm talking about. Yeah. Like when I brought up that like Rakuma, I was like, you do well. And you know what I was talking about? I was like, dude, how?
Yeah, now a lot of people know that reference. For those of you that don't know, that was a Dragon Ball Z reference. So I know a couple people that would. The video game, yeah. Like some people will know that one, but not a lot of people will.
But another one that was so funny to me is I was like, I randomly asked you, no preface or anything. I was like, you ever see that video Batman on drugs? And then you start going,
yeah, the Batman meme. Yeah, that video. It's funny. The first time I saw that video, it was in a Try Not to Laugh video, and it popped up, and I couldn't stop laughing. That video broke me for like 20 minutes. Like I was cracking. I replayed that one section like 10 times. Yeah. Just because it was just so funny. And then like the rest of the video, I was like, I already lost, so I don't care. But yeah, that Try Not to Laugh video got me onto that meme. That was a good one.
First YouTube video I ever saw was that stormtrooper just like humping the air in like a parking lot. Yeah, that one.
That's a good one. That was actually on the same video with
then like I think the next recommended video was Batman on drugs. Yeah. That was the title. Yeah. We clicked it and it was just we're like, dude, just dying laughing. Dude. Yeah.
Nah, so, that's not.
Those were the days.
Oh, YouTube back then, man. It's unmatched.
Like chocolate rain.
Chocolate rain. And it's funny because like TikTok now has become the new YouTube, and it's throwing me off because people are searching up how to do stuff on TikTok like how I used to on YouTube. I still do that on YouTube. I'm like, yeah, how do you do that? Like the videos are like 15 minutes long. I just zoom, I just speed up to where I want to go. But these TikTok videos are become like they're shorter, so you can get to exactly what you're looking for. And I get why people are doing it, but it's just I feel like one of those old dudes like back in my day.
No, I'm definitely the same way.
Yeah, like
I'm not even old. We're not old.
Yeah, we're not old, but I'm like, YouTube was YouTube. Don't make TikTok YouTube. Like
I don't even have TikTok. That's how much of an old head mentality I have.
All right, cool. then I won't be alone then, because I think my girlfriend is starting to cross that bridge into the TikTok life. Yeah, because she was a TikToker for a bit, but she's on it like all the time now. Yeah,
I don't know what it is about it, but like it must be addicting. I've never been on, and one of the reasons why I won't download it is because I'm afraid I'm gonna be like on it all the time.
Yeah, it's the algorithm. So I actually mentioned this in my book, which is coming out in a couple months. In my book, I talk about how everyone's correct. And part of that is because of the algorithms of all this social media. So the more you like something or the more you watch something, the more they'll give you that stuff. So like my TikTok or like my Instagram algorithms sends me like memes, video games, business stuff, random things about guys.
Stuff that interests you.
Yeah, things I care about, right? But like my girlfriends or like a friend of mine will probably be something about like celebrities and like, I don't know,
Stuff
certain pockets. It just interests them, and like things that are viral to them are different than things that are viral to me, right? Because when that Spider-Man came out, when Spider-Man 2 came out, that was like all over my page, right? Because that was huge. I was telling my girlfriend, "Oh yeah, Spider-Man's everywhere." She's like, "I don't know what you're talking about."
I haven't seen one.
not a single thing, right? And that's because of the algorithms, and that kind of reinforces the whole everyone's correct, right? Because if you're like having an argument with somebody online about something, that's because they already in their head are going to be correct no matter what they say.
Yeah.
That's why I don't argue online, because like there's no point.
Pointless.
It's pointless. It's a waste. But it's that's what the algorithms are doing. That's why TikTok is so addicting, because the more you like something, the more it's going to show you like what you like, and then you're like, okay, cool, I can do this for like 4 hours. That's what happens.
I think even not just online, but what you said, like I think just arguing in general is pointless. Right now, no one's going to change what they believe or change their minds or anything like that.
I agree. In every aspect, absolutely.
So it's pointless to even try to argue with someone.
Yeah, because even like friendly debates, if they're not coming from a place of I want to grow in this debate, then it's going to be pointless, right? Because if you're just arguing to make sure that you're right, then that's all that's going to happen, and that
you're not even listening.
Yeah, it's just a matter of you're listening to just respond to make sure that you come out on top.
You're just waiting for them to finish talking,
exactly,
so you can make your next.
And that's
point.
really what it is. And then when you're doing that online via comments, somebody sends a whole paragraph, then you send a whole paragraph. You're not even reading that paragraph.
Yeah, your thumbs are hurting.
Yeah, like it's no point, man. So yeah, arguing. Is like,
you're all sweaty too.
Why are you sweaty?
You're like typing. You're like, oh, wipe your hands. I mean, I've never had an argument online, but
I never got sweaty, bro. I've had arguments online, but like I've never gotten sweaty. That's a lot of that's an intense conversation, right there.
I've never had an argument online, but I imagine you'd get sweaty. So I'm probably wrong. That's just what I assumed.
I mean, you could be right. I just never did that. It wasn't me. Most of my arguments online were about just like personal stuff, like opinions, like the best cereal, best like superhero, that kind of thing, and people will go in, dude, like essays, like and I'll sit there read them like, that's a good point, and then I go in, and then it's like I'm there for like 2 hours checking to see if they responded back, and then like they might have like done something else, like they might went to work or something, and I'm there like, dang, did I win? It's stressful, bro.
Send another one. Won't even reply because I'm right.
Right. Yeah. I guess I won that one. It's that's wild, dude.
Yeah. So you wanna get into this hot take then?
Let's do the hot take, man. I'm excited. So those of you that don't know what hot takes are, which I'm sure everyone does at this point because it's pretty big, it's just pretty much just a topic. And you kind of got to like defend your...
Kind of controversial almost.
Yeah. And you got to kind of defend what your opinion is on that.
Yeah. So I found this board game, Hot Takes, made by the creators of What Do You Mean? I saw it at Walmart and I was like, I'm going to buy this for the podcast.
That's fire.
So I did. And we're gonna read the take, give our opinions.
Okay. Yeah.
So I drew a random card. This one, tell me what you think of this. This hot take is, it's totally okay to pee in the shower.
Totally okay to pee in the shower.
Yes.
My question is, are you sharing the shower? Right? Because if you're sharing the shower, then I'm going to say no, right?
By sharing the shower, you mean like other people use it at different times, or like at the same time.
For the
like
most,
if you're with like your girlfriend or something.
oh no, yeah. If you're with
Wife or
somebody,
something.
definitely a no go. Yeah, if you're showering with someone, if you're in like a community shower or like like or like a locker room shower, nah.
Have you ever seen that episode of Seinfeld where George did that at like the gym? He like
I don't think I did.
he
No.
like pees in the gym shower, and some
Yeah,
guy's
nah.
like getting all mad at him.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
He's like, it's a drain. Anyway, but yeah.
Nah, I'm with the guy on that. Yeah, if you're in a community space, nah. If
But
you're-
like if I was showering with someone, say my girlfriend or something, and she like squatted down and started peeing, I would be like, "What are you doing?
yeah, that's nah.
Like, don't ever do that."
yeah, I'd rather you wait until I leave or something. Like and like I said, if it's a shared shower, like a shared bathroom, like in a household, I wouldn't want someone to pee, but I know people will. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm okay with that.
Yeah, it gets washed.
It gets washed down. As long as you got soap go running through it too, you should be okay. But like,
honestly, like yeah, I'll pee in the shower.
I'll do it too. Yeah, it's not bad.
It's just easier, you know.
I mean, you're already naked.
You're naked.
Yeah, you're already like
The water like you can't even see the pee. Have you peed in the shower? You can't even like. You're like, oh, what's anyway?
I mean, depends. Yeah. Also depends the color of your pee too.
Yeah,
Some people got some potent yellow pee.
yeah.
bro.
You need to drink water.
Yeah,
If that's the
yeah. You
case.
need to hydrate. My pee. This is weird to talk about, but my pee is like relatively clear.
Really, you must drink a lot of water.
Yeah, I drink. I stay hydrated. It's like a slight tint of yellow, depending on like if I drink juice that day or something, or like Gatorade or something. But for the most part, it's relatively clear. Yeah.
Mine depends, I guess, on how much water I'm drinking.
Okay.
I've peed before where I like can't drink water all day. Full gold. I'm like, dude. Like I need
He
to,
said full gold.
I definitely need to drink some water. In
Yeah.
that case.
Nah. Give me another one.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll do one more hot take.
Oh, this is a good one. Okay.
All right.
Tell me what you think of this.
All right.
Orange juice is better with pulp.
Oh no. I'm gonna tell you, I'm not a pulp guy in anything. Like if it has pulp, I'm not gonna want to drink it. I'm an orange juice without pulp. My girlfriend loves pulp.
Isn't that weird?
I don't know.
Not the pulp thing, but isn't it weird how two like people like someone can love pulp and someone like I don't like pulp at all.
Yeah.
But
same.
there's a lot of people who love pulp.
Oh yeah, and they love, and like when we get the orange Tropicana, she don't go for the one that says pulp. She goes with like extra pulp.
Yeah.
Like she's eating at that point. You know? Like yeah,
It's like chewing.
yeah. And like I couldn't do it, man. Like I've tried, and like if I have to, I will drink one with pulp. But like that's only
if you have to.
if I have to.
Prefer it with no pulp.
Oh
though.
yeah. So now we buy 2 different orange juices because of that. You know what I'm
There's 2
saying?
in the fridge.
There's 2 in the fridge. Yeah, we have
Extra
2
pulp and no pulp.
and no pulp whatsoever. If
How
there's
do you
any,
even take out the pulp?
I'm pretty sure they like strain it or something. They probably like mix it in.
That
strain
makes
it.
sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure that's what they probably just strain it. Yeah, nothing crazy.
You want another one?
Yeah, let's do another one. Yeah, these are fun. I like these.
A hot dog is a sandwich.
Hot dog is a sandwich. Well, first let me ask you this: do you think a hamburger is a sandwich?
No.
Really?
Yeah.
A hamburger is a sandwich, bro.
No, it's not.
Why isn't it a sandwich?
It's its own thing. It's a burger.
Yeah, but what's a sandwich?
A sandwich is like ham and cheese.
Nah. See, so meat, cheese, lettuce, and then 2 buns.
No. Listen. A burger is its own category of thing.
Yeah.
You
See,
know,
but
I understand what you're saying. There's 2 pieces of bread and then the meat and this other stuff.
Yeah.
It's a burger though. It's not a sandwich.
But-
But I guess it technically is a sandwich.
it's a sandwich, bro. Yeah. Because like it's like saying like a pinky is a finger, but not all fingers are pinkies. You know what I'm saying? Like a burger is a type of sandwich.
True. Yeah, you
know
got
what
me
I'm
there.
saying? You know, yeah, like
Yeah, you definitely got me
yeah.
there.
So like
actually.
so burgers are sandwiches.
Wait,
so
so
hot dogs are not sandwiches. No.
no.
They kind of fall in the same category as far as like sandwich type stuff, but it's not a sandwich because one, the buns are connected.
Yeah.
So it's automatically not
yeah.
a sandwich, right? Because it's one bun and you just kind of fold it, right? That's like a pita bread. Pita breads aren't sandwiches, you know.
But what if you get like a huge hot dog that just rips your bread in half?
How big is this hot dog, bro?
What's that happened to you before?
I've gotten like one where I put too much like condiments on it and whatnot, and like I kind of like squeeze it and the bread rips. But I never had like a hot dog too big, like a sausage or something.
Dude, I've definitely had hot dogs that are too big and just I'm like, dude. But also,
Yeah.
I've also had like just buns, hot dog buns that I'm like trying to open it. And it's just the worst ever.
Yeah,
And
where
then
it's,
it
like,
just rips in half.
fuses. Yeah, yeah. I accidentally ripped it on the wrong side.
Yeah, I've done that so many times.
It's awful, dude.
And then you have to like, now that the bread is separated, you
Yeah,
have to like make it a hot dog sandwich essentially.
It turns into like a mini hoagie. You know? Yeah. No, that's facts. But no, hot dogs are not.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
So you definitely you changed my mind on the burger one. I guess it's technically a sandwich
Yeah, it
or
is,
whatever.
yeah.
But hot dogs, not.
Oh
a
yeah,
sandwich.
no, for sure, I agree.
This isn't one, but on the topic of it, do you think like cereal's a soup? Because it's definitely not.
Well, tell me this: do you think there's cold soups?
Cold soups?
Yeah, right. I
not
think
that
part
I've
of
heard
I
of.
think the part of what makes soup is that it's hot,
Okay.
right? So like you can have liquids and stuff. Like chowder's one thing, you know, cereal's one thing, but like soup is always hot. I never had a cold soup.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's like
What are
broth.
you eating?
Yeah,
That
like
sounds
yeah,
gross.
like what's cold soup, you know? Because like oatmeal is technically a cereal, in a sense, depending on how thick you make it, right?
Sure.
Yeah, right. No, is that just my opinion? Okay, well, I'll defend that later. But so that's because it's kind of the same, right? It's milk base. It's cold. You don't. I mean, you can have hot oatmeal too, actually.
You
Dang,
can.
but not. Yeah, I mean, you can't have.
I see what you're getting at.
Yeah,
Though.
but I think soup.
You put the
itself-
oatmeal in. I put sugar,
Yeah,
and then you put the milk.
mix it in. Yeah,
Dude,
so
oatmeal's so good.
I'm not an oatmeal guy.
I love oatmeal.
My girlfriend loves oatmeal, but I'm not an oatmeal guy. I'll eat it, but like it's not something I will like go out of my way to like
Yeah.
eat. Yeah.
I'm very, you know me, I'm plain everything.
Oh, dude.
Same thing with oatmeal, just sugar and milk. And
You know who
it's
you
good.
sound like? You sound like Captain Holt from Rest in Peace, by the way, from Brooklyn Nine-Nine. He eats his oatmeal plain. He likes his bread without butter. Like he's like a plain dude in every aspect. Like that's what you sound like when it comes to your food, man. Which we need to change.
Samba's gonna attempt to change that.
Oh no, it's gonna happen. I'm gonna open up your palate so much, bro. You'll be like, why haven't I eaten this stuff?
Yeah, but people have been trying to do that for 24 years.
Yeah,
No
they're
one succeeded.
not me. I'll tell you two things about me when it comes to food. One, I'm a big foodie. Like I love food so much that like my weight was fluctuating for years, fluctuating hard. Like I was thin, then I was like really chubby, then I lost weight. I was going back and forth, only because I just love food that much, right? So I got to make sure I work out to like keep myself balanced in that sense, you know.
Because you love food.
I love food. I can't get rid of food.
Yeah.
That's one. Two, because I've eaten so many different types of food, I can kind of find your platter that you would like.
Okay.
Right. So it'll take a couple tries to find out what kind of combos you like, and from there I'll create a palette for you in that sense. So like I know you don't like condiments, which means you don't like wet stuff, which means I'm gonna avoid anything with sauces.
Okay.
Except for certain foods that have a lot of rice to balance that out. You know what I'm saying? So like I'll find
that
out.
makes great sense.
Yeah, right. So I'll find something for you, man. But we're gonna open your palate because you not liking Chinese food, bro, is killing me. Why don't you like Chinese food?
It's gross.
See, and 80% of the world will disagree with that.
Yeah.
The other
that's
20
true.
just never had it. Like, because there's Chinese food everywhere. Like, in every show, they're eating Chinese
Always,
food.
Yeah.
Like if you go to Jersey or like New York, there's a Chinese store on like every other block. Like
Get like one of those boxes and everything.
yeah, some of them, yeah. Other ones have like those styrofoam ones. Like it depends on what store you go to, but yeah, like and then we're not even just talking about like Panda Express because that's just regular commercialized China. I'm talking about like Chinese where like
Can you guess what I get at Panda Express? Which I do not like eating at Panda Express because I don't like Chinese food.
crazy,
but
bro.
like if I have to, 'cause,
Yeah.
like, we're going there.
Yeah.
Can you guess what I get?
you probably get like either teriyaki chicken or like the orange chicken. Like, am I right?
Teriyaki chicken
Teriyaki.
with
White rice,
chow mein.
chow mein. Okay,
That's the noodles, right?
yeah, it's noodles. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's chow mein, then there's lo mein.
Well, what's lo mein?
I think it's the
Just
size.
like different noodles.
Yeah, it's a different noodles. I think it's also different, slightly different seasoning. But I'm pretty sure it's like a slight size difference. But I'm pretty sure they're like the same thing for the most part. One salted
the rice though. I like rice.
Yeah, I'm African, so like rice is everything. Rice is everything for me, bro.
Yeah,
I'll eat anything with rice. I'll even go to like a store and ask them to put a side of rice, even if they don't like.
They're like, we don't sell rice.
Rice, like, no, we don't sell rice. All right, cool. Then I'll get something that's close enough to rice. You got any couscous? You know.
Yeah.
But yeah, we gotta open your palate, bro, because you're killing me.
We'll try.
Oh no, it's gonna happen. Like the next episode, I'm gonna bring you something. I'm gonna have you try it first, and then I'll tell you what it is afterwards. I'm not gonna do anything that's crazy. Like it's not gonna be like bull balls or something. Yeah. No, it's not gonna be like that. But it's gonna be like, you know, like I have.
You just ate a goat penis.
Yeah, no, it's not gonna be like that. Nah, it'll be safe.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I got you, bro. I won't do you.
Yeah. Don't throw me in the deep end.
Oh no. We'll start slow. Yeah, I'll start with some little appetizers. You know,
I'm kicking my feet in the water, holding on to the wall. You know,
yeah.
Start really kind of, you know,
yeah,
easy,
exactly.
You know?
No, yeah, I get you. Do you like cream cheese?
Dude, wait,
Yeah.
cream cheese?
Yeah.
On a bagel, yes.
I got something for next week. Yeah. It's gonna be.
It better not be like cream cheese and bacon.
Oh no. It's gonna be no. If I'm gonna do anything weird, I gotta get your palate up to that. Jumping from nothing, like plain nothing for you, to like mixture combo cocktail meals. Nah, we're not gonna do that.
Okay, yeah.
I got you, bro.
Cool.
Yeah, it's gonna be like simple stuff. Like, so I'm just gonna tell you what it is now. It's gonna be cheese wontons.
What?
Yeah.
Cheese wontons?
Yeah. I just say it like that. Yeah, cheese wontons. Yeah.
What even is that? I've heard of a wonton before. Don't think I've ever seen one though.
You've never seen a wonton?
Well, it sounds like something on a stick, like a ball on a stick. That's
No. I'm not even gonna tell you what it is, dude.
kind of sounds like a weapon almost. A wonton.
Yeah, I can see it. Cause there's batons maybe, or tonfas.
I just imagine a stick and like a ball on the end.
Yeah,
of something.
Not even close.
Okay.
Not even remotely close. You ever heard of wonton soup?
I have heard of wonton soup.
Have you ever seen wonton soup?
I feel like I might have in like a show or something.
Okay. Does it look like?
I swear I was just watching a show recently or something, and they're like wonton soup is like a big part of the character or something, like who they are or something.
Okay.
And I don't remember though, but yeah, I feel like I've definitely heard of it. Yeah.
Okay, so that's what I'm gonna give you. I'm gonna give you some cheese wontons. It's cream cheese. Your face already, bro. The disgust in your face. Yeah, I can almost guarantee you'll like it.
Okay.
I can almost guarantee it.
Okay.
The only thing that might throw you off might be like texture if you're a texture eater.
I am a texture eater.
All right, cool. So that might throw you off, but the taste of it will be great. Okay. And that'll make
I'll just close my eyes.
We could do that. All right, we'll make it a blind test.
No. That's not what
That's what we're doing. It's too late.
I'm gonna try to cancel out my thoughts and just
Gotcha. I think that's what we'll do in general. Every food we try is gonna be blindfolded or close your eyes. Yeah. Okay. I'm excited for that.
Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. Yeah.
All right. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. So I do remember telling me you had some things you wanted to talk about.
I have one thing that I wanted to talk to you about. Do you know who Gypsy Rose Blanchard is?
Who? Wait, say that again.
Gypsy Rose Blanchard.
Nah.
She's like she was, I don't, you might have heard of this, but so her mom was like crazy. Mm-hmm. Her mom had some disease, I don't know what it was called, where she so what she did was she was so protective of her kid that she made up fake problems going on with her kid.
Okay.
So she put her in a wheelchair. She had her on like a feeding thing that like she'd get her food through the feeding thing that was in her.
Okay.
Her head was like shaved, like all this, like, and she told her that there was like a bunch of stuff wrong with her. Mm-hmm. So the girl like believed it.
Yeah.
Because that's her mom, and she's like, the doctors are saying this. So okay. In an interview, she even said she didn't know what her age was. Yeah. For like 12 years or something. She's like, really? I don't know. She didn't know how old she was because her mom was crazy.
Did she go to school?
No. She didn't do anything.
Okay.
She would stay home with her mom all day because she had all these problems and stuff.
Yeah.
until she finally started getting older, and then she like figured out like I'm not like I can walk. Like, I'm not sick. I don't need this. Like she figured it out, and then she like found some dude on some dating site online.
Mm-hmm.
He was like crazy or something, but they ended up killing the mom.
Wow. Okay.
Because that's like she felt like that was her only option.
Yeah.
To kill her mom.
escape
so
her.
the boyfriend killed the mom.
Okay.
So she's been in jail prison ever since.
Okay. How long ago does this happen?
I don't know how long. Years. Over a decade.
Okay. So this is like within this century.
Yeah.
Okay.
She just got released. That's why it's like really trendy right now. There's a show about it on Hulu called The Act.
Nah, never seen it.
You should watch it.
I might look into that. Yeah, that sounds interesting. Yeah.
But so she just got released from prison.
Okay.
So it's her first time free in however long.
Yeah, free from both her mom and prison. Like,
yeah, she's a free woman
to do what she wants. Yeah.
Anyway, so I guess she has this new boyfriend now, who's like, I think it's her husband actually. I don't know. Anyway, so she just got free.
Yeah.
And so I saw this the other day. I don't know. I guess people were hating like on her boyfriend or her husband or whatever.
Really?
Oh, so yeah. So it's her husband. I guess people might have been hating. I don't know. But she made this post. I saw this on like a news thing the other day. And she made a post. This is the post. I'll read it to you. Okay. It says, Ryan, don't listen to the haters. I love you and you love me. We do not owe anyone anything. Our family is who matters. If you get likes and good comments, great. If you get hate, then whatever, because they don't matter. Okay. I love you. This is where it gets interesting.
Okay.
She then says, besides, they jealous because you are rocking my world every night.
Ooh, okay.
Okay. ... Yeah, I said it. The D is fire. With the fire emoji.
Okay.
And then she says like, happy wife, happy life.
Okay.
No one asked that.
Yeah,
there was no need for that.
That's
you know what I mean? So I read that and I was laughing. He responded. He made a post of his own, which is arguably worse. Okay. Ready for the response?
Okay, I'm listening.
He replied, who said I gave a damn about what these jealous people say anyway? Ha ha. ... Now come and get it, baby. And I'm like, what is wrong with you guys? Why are you doing this?
Yeah, I want to say get a room,
but
like they're online, so like get a message box, like get a DM, like
there was no need for that.
Yeah.
I bet you he wasn't even, maybe got a few hate comments, maybe. And she was like, fuck these people.
and they're jealous.
She's rocking my world every night. Yeah, I said it. The D is fire. Like, what?
Yeah, nah, no.
And then his response, now come get it, baby. Like, dude, you're gonna make me throw up by reading that. It's gross.
Are they good looking?
No, dude. Not even close.
Yeah, nah, I'm good. No one's jealous of that.
She definitely just wanted to brag about
being free.
Getting some. Yeah, they're probably doing it 3 times a day or more.
Yeah, I mean, kind of think about it, right? Like, what, her boyfriend that killed the mom,
still in prison.
Yeah,
cool. Dude, completely psycho. Yeah.
All right, cool. So he's still in prison. She hasn't had sex since that dude. Maybe if they did, right? We don't even know if they did. So
maybe this might have been their first time.
Exactly. She might have been a virgin this whole time. So she's probably like letting loose. Yeah.
I bet you. You know what else? I bet you the D's not fire.
It's the only
but to had. Her it is.
Yeah, she's the only one she's had. So
she's like, the D's fire.
Oh yeah. And
can't forget the fire emoji.
Oh yeah, flames.
If my girlfriend ever posted that, I'd be like, what are you doing?
You don't need to
take that down.
Yeah.
And then I'd probably respond, now come get it, baby.
Send her a different message. Keep that to yourself.
They're probably in the same room when they posted that.
You know what's funny? That just is crazy. I'm pretty sure I have ADHD, dude. But when you said that, it just reminded me of DJ Khaled. How he posts as his son and then responds to his son's post. Yeah, so I think like this was like years ago, and it was his son like playing on a piano, like he like not even playing, like he was like 9 months or something like that.
Yeah,
maybe like 1 tops.
Yeah,
and like he was like just his hands were just on the piano. He wasn't playing anything. Like he was on it, and like there was a photo taken, and then DJ Khaled posted that photo as his son, saying, "Look at me, I'm playing the piano." And then he responded to that post as his dad, as himself.
Good job, son.
Yeah, like I'm so proud of you, bro. You know, all that good stuff. And I'm like, what is he doing? Like, yo, since then I became a DJ Khaled fan, just because he is living life and he's gonna do what he wants. You know what I'm saying? And
I know people. It's not confirmed, but suspected where the girl will post for the guy. And then she'll reply. So she'll post, "Oh, my beautiful, whatever.
Yeah.
The most amazing, blah, blah, blah." And then, like, she'll be in the comments, "Oh, you're so sweet." And you're like,
yeah. I'm like, what are you doing?
"Are you sure?"
Yeah.
I think that's you making the post.
Oh, yeah. I believe it.
You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. No, if DJ Khaled can do it, I'm sure a
Yeah.
lot of people, a lot of people do it that. But yeah, since seeing that post, made me a DJ Khaled fan. He cracks me up. He has a new.
He's so weird.
He's like kind of random, but purposely full random. You know what I'm saying? Like, which is kind of ingenious in a way. You know, because like
how he just like yells stuff.
Oh yeah,
major key.
God did. God did. He has a new one. It was he was at a sneaker store or something. He was like, dang, what did he say? He said something like, "Make sure your best move is your next move." And he paused. I was like, "Ooh, okay, that's kind of that's not bad. All right, cool." And then he took a Jordan to his ear and was like, "Hello, Michael Jordan." I'm like, bro, what? Like, he was just proud of that quote, bro. Cause I'm like, yo, like that was a good quote. I'm like, that would make it best move, your next move. I'm like, I bet. But then that Jordan, he said, "Hello, Michael Jordan," something like that. I'm like, yo,
that's so funny.
He just does random stuff, man. And it cracks me up, man. Cracks me up.
I just remember like the old days of Snapchat.
Yeah.
When he was the only celebrity who would like post for some reason.
Yeah.
That's when he first he'd always be working out.
Yeah.
Just like nonstop stories of him just working out.
Yeah.
Major key.
Mm-hmm.
What else would he say? What like his other taglines?
He had a bunch. No, there was God did. Another one.
Another one. That was
we the best. You know? Yeah, he had a bunch. He just be coming up with catchphrases.
Dude, that's a good idea. That was a great idea for him. He just has to yell things.
Because everyone's gonna listen.
He's a good producer, though.
Oh no, he's dope.
DJ or whatever, you know, he's sick.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. He is a genius when it comes to that. Because the albums he put out and the songs they're all bangers, dude.
All bangers. Somehow all of them.
And there were songs I didn't even realize were his until he said his name. I'm like, oh snap, this is his song.
DJ Khaled.
Right? They used to call him a Pokemon because he's come in and say his name like a Pokemon. But like that's all he did. And like the rappers I'd be on or the singers he put on, like they were fight like We On One. Do you remember that song?
How's it go?
No, I'm on one. All I care about is money in the city I'm from.
Is that Drake's song?
Yeah, like Drake's on it, but it's not Drake's song. It's DJ Khaled's song. It's like him, Lil Wayne. Yeah, that song.
Oh, dude, I love that song.
It's a great song, right? Banger. That's DJ Khaled. You know what I'm saying? Like, he has a lot of songs like that where he's not even in the song at all, but it's his song. That's him. Like, it's his song. Like, he's putting these people together. I don't know if he does the lyrics or anything, but I know he does the music.
Does the beats.
I know he does like.
He's definitely in the studio, just like.
Yeah, I know he'd be proud when he get all these celebrities in there, bro, because he be going in, man. He be going in. Sorry, that was a little tangent about DJ Khaled, but
dude, before we move on from DJ Khaled, All I Do Is Win. That was my theme.
Fire song.
Whatever year that came out.
Right. Like that was what T-Pain and.
Bunch of people.
Ludacris was on it. Yeah, like that's. Like,
I'm first going in. Know what's up now?
Yeah, man. Like he was so fire, bro.
Dude, yeah. We used to. So, me, my cousin Mark, and my older brother Gabe, we used to play NCAA basketball.
Nice.
We're all on the same team. We're all on Kentucky, and we were all our own. Like, so you could switch characters, obviously, but we'd be the same. So, like, my brother was John Wall. He's the point guard. He's on the team that year. Yeah. My cousin Mark was Eric Bledsoe. He was the shooting guard on the team that year. I was this random small forward. I don't know. I think his name was Dodson or something.
That sounds familiar. Yeah.
Boogie Cousins was on that team too, actually. Nice. But I was always Dodson. And so we'd only be those guys, really.
Yeah.
We'd play music while we were playing, and we'd do seasons, and we wouldn't like we'd take it for real, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We'd be playing hard, like having fun, and we'd play music. That song, that's what that reminds me of. Like,
Yeah.
all I do is win. We'd be playing with that song on. It was sick.
Yeah, it's a good hype song. It's a good hype song. It's a good hype song.
Great hype song.
Yeah. Last time I actually heard that song was on The Big Bang Theory.
Really?
And that's because one of the characters, Wallowitz, he was in class trying to be like a bad student, and he was jamming to that in his headphones. So all you hear is just him rapping. And he does the ludicrous part, Ludacris University. Like he does all that, and it's like that's the last time I even heard that song. Before that, I don't know.
It's a great song.
Do you remember Kevin Hart doing that song?
No, I have no idea what you're talking about.
I gotta find this video. It's I haven't seen this video in like years, man. You're unlocking memories right now, dude. You're unlocking memories. There was this video where Kevin Hart was singing "All I Do Is Win," and like he was, I don't know if he was at the gym or he was doing something, but like it was in the background. And he was just like going in, and you know how he's a clown, so like he's doing dumb dances and he has his hands up in the air, like he's doing shoulder movements, you know, and that just flashed me back to that. That was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have some stuff you want to talk about too, right? On the topic of Kevin Hart, did you want to talk about that stuff?
Oh, you know, with Katt Williams and all that, yeah, because he's been going. I actually want to talk to you about it because you're a comedian. Because Katt Williams started off the year with a bang, right?
I mean, like, how could we not talk about it?
Yeah,
like, everyone's talking about
everyone, dude, everyone. So like my girl. Well, I'll tell you how I first heard about it. My girlfriend brought it up to me too, actually, because I came home from work. I'm tired. I didn't want to hear about anything. I'm just chilling, and then my girl, she was telling me, "Yo, did you see about Katt Williams?" I'm like, "Nah." She like, he went off. Like he is
3 hours.
Yo, that thing is long, man. I wanted to watch it, and I'm like, that's 3 hours. I can't do it right now. Like, so I just been seeing like little clips here and there, and like Katt Williams was pretty much exposing like the Illuminati, like everyone, dude. And it's like now I'm like, and the things he was saying make so much sense. One, that like he's a smart guy. Like I saw his IQ. His IQ is like 120 or something like that.
Damn.
That's pretty good. Might be even higher.
Yeah, no, he's a smart dude.
He's a smart dude. So I low key believe everything he was saying, because even the way he was saying it, it wasn't like petty. It was like, how could you not see it? That's how he's saying it. Like it's in your face, you know. And like the things he's saying, low key makes sense. And I'm starting to believe like everybody's a plant at this point, you know. Like yeah. Because when he said that Kevin Hart blew up out of nowhere, and I'm like, he low key did, because I didn't know about Kevin Hart. Like the only time I really knew about him was he was on Soul Plane.
And like a few parody movies.
Yeah, a few stuff here and there. He was in
Scary Movie.
He was in Scary Movie like 3.
He was in Superhero Movie, one of my favorite movies of all time.
He wasn't scared. So he was in Superhero Movie, right? Yeah.
He's funny in that movie.
Yeah,
too.
he's hilarious. Like I'm not taking that away from him, but like the way he like skyrocketed and became like the funniest person on the planet for a while, because like he got an award for that, right? The funniest person on the planet. I think that's what it was. Or maybe America, one of those. But
probably on the planet, I would guess.
I'm pretty sure it was the one that he's like the funniest person on the planet.
I doubt there's anyone funnier.
Like universally funny.
Yeah, like not to be like that American guy.
Yeah.
But like outside of America, I doubt there's anyone funnier.
Yeah, because he's like he's a universally funny.
Someone who's the funniest in America.
Oh yeah. No, that's facts. Because like Chris Rock, he's funny to only certain people, right? 80% of people like Kevin Hart, probably more. Right, there's some haters that just gonna hate Kevin Hart regardless, but yeah, like Kevin Hart's like.
Some people say like Kevin Hart's not funny. Kevin Hart's not even funny.
I'm like,
I think Kevin Hart's hilarious.
Oh yeah, he's hilarious, absolutely.
I think he's like hilarious,
absolutely hilarious.
Those specials that kind of blew him up, like his first however many 3 specials.
Yeah,
so good.
Oh yeah, absolutely,
so good. When I first watched those, I was like, kind of one of my motivations. Like I watched it, and I was like, I feel like I could like do that. You know what I mean? Like tell stories on stage. I have a lot of funny stories. I was like, I feel like I could like, and he did it so great and like so funny. I was
so
like,
well. So well.
That seems like something that would be like a great profession.
Exactly. And you know, and when we talk about his like rise to stardom, or like when he got really big, it happened so quick that it made sense.
It did happen quick,
very quick. Like it made sense how quick it though, because you know we had this one special. All right, he's big. Then he did another special. Then he had another special, and it was like he's on a roll. That's all I had in my head. But now I'm like, if you already had these deals, because he said that he had the deals way before he even became that big, it was just a matter of getting through those things. It's like, damn.
Yeah.
All right. So where does the talent come in, and where does the connections come in, right? Because he's definitely a talent. Because if he wasn't funny, even with the deals, he wouldn't. Yeah, exactly. So like, he'd just be a trash person with deals. So he has talent, he has skill, he is funny, but like, where does that tie into his stardom? You know, because Katt Williams, low key, I'm not a fan of Katt Williams' comedy. When I was growing up, you know, he was very profane. Like, every other word was a curse. I didn't like listening to that. Until I got older, and I was like, he is funny, but it's a different kind of funny that I'm looking for. You know, like, so I like Katt Williams stuff, but like, when it comes to what makes him funny to everyone else versus what make Kevin Hart funny to everyone else, it's two different types of funny.
Universal.
Yeah, Kevin Hart's more universally funny, and I'm pretty sure that's what helped his stardom. But when Katt Williams said, like, you know, he's a plant, like, you know, he said that, you know, when you do these deals, you get like a wife that has like a weird face.
So he roasted someone. I don't think he was talking about Kevin Hart, but he said something like that.
Yeah,
like,
and then he's talking about
ugly face.
Yeah,
yeah,
and he said like that's like everyone in the industry. That's
I actually think he was talking about Ludacris when he said that. Maybe
was it Ludacris? Maybe it might have been Steve Harvey. No, it wasn't Steve Harvey. Steve Harvey was about something else. He was talking about
Steve Harvey was bald.
Oh yeah, he's talking about he didn't have the fade. Yo, and it's crazy looking back at it. Like, his fade does look low key fake. Like, it was too perfect.
Well, I was telling you this earlier today because we saw each other earlier today, but like, it had to be a wig because he now has the most recognizable bald head ever. Like,
yeah,
him and Mr. Clean or whatever that guy's name is. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, his bald head is notorious, just like his mustache.
Yeah.
But they were talking about how, like, you know, the beef. Like, honestly, I wish I watched the whole thing so I can get more details.
I kind of
on
want
it.
to still, but
I might watch it later.
My younger brother Michael told me.
Yeah.
Literally right before I came here, he's like, "Dude, I watched the whole thing." I was like, "The whole thing? Isn't it like 3 hours?" He's like, "I had time."
Yeah, I ain't got that kind of time right now, man. But I do want to watch it though, because it's like the biggest thing right now.
I first heard about it from you at work, like the Katt Williams stuff. I was like, "What's Katt Williams?" Like, you're like, he's exposing a bunch of people, and I was like, when you first said that, I was like, because I'm not the type of person to like someone saying stuff. Oh, I believe it right away.
Yeah,
I'm always kind of skeptical, to be honest. I'm always like, I gotta see some proof first. Got to see some stuff to back it up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But the more that I look into it, I've seen clips and I've seen other people posting stuff that proves him right on some of the stuff that he said. I'm like, and he, like you said, he doesn't have a reason to lie.
Yeah, like he doesn't. Like he his
maybe
career,
to like get back in the limelight or something, but he
even
said
then,
multiple times, like, I don't want that. I don't need that. I don't want that.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
You know, like, even when he had that, because I think he went to jail, right?
I'm not sure.
Dang.
I
really don't
to tell you
follow
the truth, I
celebrities.
don't know that much about Katt Williams.
Yeah.
I haven't really seen much of his comedy either.
Gotcha. You'll like it now. I think if you were younger, you probably wouldn't have liked it. Cause
I remember I had a cousin. His name was Mikey. Whenever I'd go to him and his brother Jalen, they're my cousins.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Jalen were super close.
Yeah.
Shout out to Jalen.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Jalen are have always been super close. And I was cool with Mikey. Me and Mikey were cool, but we weren't close like me and Jalen. Me and Jalen are like the same age. So,
yeah.
But every time I'd go, not every time, but a lot of times when I'd go over to their house, Mikey would be watching like a Katt Williams special. That's what I remember Katt Williams.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
And then he's like in Norbit. I love Norbit.
Oh,
but
yeah. He's always
doing different roles like that. I've
Yeah.
seen him, but I haven't really seen his stand-up specials. So
Yeah, they're pretty good. They're pretty good. Yeah. They're pretty good. Like I say, he's funny, but it's like when I was younger, I just didn't like his style. Yeah, the profanity. Yeah, I don't curse. Like I barely curse. If I do curse, it's like very specific reasons.
Yeah.
Very specific songs. You know, because I'll even like omit the curses in like songs. And I'm like I don't care about it. And I'll just pause in that like in those spaces. It's weird, but it's just something I do.
No, I get it. You know what I mean? I think that's good, if anything.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Because I don't know. I feel like I could do like when people curse to like when they're mad. I feel like I can do the same damage without cursing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I can hurt your feelings without cursing. And I'll break you down.
That's more power.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I like that. But yeah, no, Katt Williams was definitely going off. And
it's crazy. I don't know, man. I'm leaning towards like I believe most of what he's saying.
Oh, I do. I absolutely believe most of what he's saying.
Even with like the Cedric the Entertainer stuff, saying he stole his joke and that and that. And then like I told you, dude, I saw a video of some like a joke that was told in 1987.
Yeah.
And then Cedric the Entertainer telling the same exact joke recently. I don't know when that was, but like, that's literally proof of joke theft. You know what I mean?
And that's like the one thing you don't do in the
well, that's like I was telling you in the comments, people were saying like, oh, comedians steal jokes, that's a known thing, like that's all. I'm like, no, it's not. That's the cardinal sin of comedy. Like you're not supposed to steal jokes.
Absolutely. And
maybe it has happened. It has happened a lot, obviously, because some people think that's okay, or they can't come up with good stuff on their own. And they think, oh, no one will know.
Yeah, especially
like,
if you
do that, then like you're a hack.
Yeah,
like it's not like, and other comedians don't think that's cool. You know what I mean? Because
No,
we're out here trying to write our own stuff, find a bit that works, and if you're just gonna steal someone else's bit that you know works and make it your own, it's not cool.
Yeah, I mean that's
plagiarism.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
Entirely plagiarism. Absolutely, man. No, you're absolutely right.
Yeah. So I don't know. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah, because even like with normal people, if you steal someone's joke, they get upset.
Yeah, like in
everyday
life.
Just normal people, you know, like there's a whole Key and Peele skit about that, you know, it's like hypotenuse, you know, it's like, I wish I was high on hypotenuse, and then like that guy stole that joke and became like this big dude. He's mad, like that's, you don't steal people's jokes.
I've had so many jokes stolen before.
Yeah, I believe
not like on stage or by not in like the stand-up scene, but just in life.
Yeah.
All the time, dude.
I believe it, and that sucks.
I've heard people, I'm not kidding, I've heard people tell my stories from their point of view, like if it happened to them. And I'm like, I'm just listening, I'm like, that was me. That wasn't you. Like, this is my story. What are you talking about?
You were just there. Yeah, no, that's fact.
But I think that's just life, you know what I mean? I've also said stuff that I've heard someone else say that was funny, and then like I said it and it was funny. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's more inspiration than stealing, but like I can't act like I haven't. But on stage, as far as stand-up goes, never. I would never steal a joke. You know what I mean?
That kind of ruins what your career is based off of. You become a liar.
Yeah.
You know? And even though they're jokes, people do take comedics like stories and stuff as the truth, because the good jokes have a little bit of truth in them, you know?
Yeah.
And so if you're stealing jokes, then you're just basing everything off of just lies at that point, and no one's gonna like that, you know? Even like rappers, like they like the truth when rappers rap. So like if they talk
story,
something, you know,
actually happened.
Exactly, you know, or like if they say an opinion in the song, they assume that opinion is how they feel in real life, you know, like so they rely on that, so that the truth is very important in that. You know?
Yeah. I don't know if you like joke stealing.
Yeah, it's
not the way to go. It's kind of like when a coach would tell you in high school, if you're not touching, like you're running, you're not touching lines, you're just cheating yourself. Or like playing golf, that's a good example. Like if you're shaving strokes, the person that you're cheating, really, like the only person you're really cheating is yourself.
Yeah, because you're not getting any better.
Because you're like, you in your head know, you're like, well, I kind of got a 5 on that, but I marked myself down for par. Like, you know what I mean?
No, I get you.
Like, it's kind of the same thing with if you're stealing jokes for stand-up, like, you know that that's not your joke.
You'll never get better.
Yeah.
You won't work in your craft.
You're really only cheating yourself.
Yeah. Fun fact, I used to do martial arts, right?
Yeah.
And my sensei at the time, I hate running.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because I was a soccer player.
Yeah.
And I hated running. So that is a career contradiction in itself. But I hated running because we used to do like laps around the dojo. And my sensei would always say, you can stop running if you want. Just know that you'll never move up in a belt if you don't. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, what if my skills are great? Because in my head, I'm like, yeah, I'm good though. I can fight a little bit. You know, I can spar, blah, blah, blah. And he told me, yeah, but it's not a matter of what your skill level is. It's about the discipline, right? Because karate and like different martial arts, or even any fighting style, like boxing, anything too, a lot of it is a matter of disciplining yourself to become a better version of yourself, right? Because you're only competing against yourself, right? Even when you're doing sparring and things like that, you're not doing it to beat the other person. You're doing that to make sure that you're better at fighting.
Yeah.
And that's what that is. So just me not wanting to run, that hindered me from going up a belt for like 2 months, because he's like, I'm not doing that unless you run. You know what I'm saying?
Part of the process.
It's part of it's part of the process. So if you're like, same thing with like comedy, like if you're stealing jokes and you're just lying, you're not becoming a better comedian. You're just becoming a better joke stealer, you know?
Yeah.
And that contradicts the purpose of jokes, because you're supposed to laugh. The goal is to make people happy. If people aren't going to be happy with your jokes because you're stealing them, then that defeats the purpose of you being a comedian. You know?
Yeah.
So this whole Katt Williams thing, man, it's got me thinking, like, actually my girlfriend said it, and I'm going to steal it from her. She said that this year is going to be the year of the truth.
Okay.
Yeah, the year of the truth. And with Katt Williams starting off with a bang like that, yeah, like this is the year of the truth.
Dude, I'm kind of coming to find out that, like, with this stuff, and then, like, obviously the Epstein stuff.
Oh yeah, man, I've been reading about that too.
Dude, Hollywood is a fucked up place.
Oh yeah,
man.
dude. Oh yeah, man, it's corrupt, man.
Like, what the hell?
It's corrupt.
There's a lot of messed up people in the world. I mean, obviously you know that, but like, I don't know. It's
when
just
it's when it's in your face, it's like, dang.
When it's like celebrities, you know, and you're like,
yeah.
Did you see all those memes of like Stephen Hawking? He was like on Epstein's list.
Yeah, there was actually one where it brought The Simpsons in it, because like there was an episode where Stephen Hawking is like stealing Lisa. That's a little girl, right? Yeah, stealing Lisa from like a park on his like a helicopter version of his like wheelchair. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I mean, it's exaggerated, but
they always predict the future.
They're going in, man. Like, yeah, no, there's The Simpsons are on a different level of like predicting the future, man. They're scary. I'm pretty sure they're probably orchestrating parts of it or something.
Because I keep seeing memes about like, Stephen Hawking being there, like funny memes. But I've also heard that like he liked midgets, like he had like a midget fetish.
A dwarf fetish.
Yeah.
Not allowed to say midget. You can't say midget anymore, man.
Dwarf is more offensive to midget than midget, in my opinion.
It sounds worse, right?
Sounds like,
what's up,
dwarf? Like,
right?
dude, that's
midget,
mean.
dwarf. Like, either way, dwarfism is a thing, so stick to dwarf, bro.
But yeah. I wonder if like they were like, Steven, that's like, Steven, that's not a midget, that's a child.
He probably got confused.
I don't know. Weird.
Yeah, they try to put. I think a fake list came out, and like Whoopi Goldberg was on it or something like that. You know, and like Whoopi's done nothing wrong to anybody, so I don't think she'd be on that. That's just nonsense.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah, but that was I think that was a fake list that came out that she was on. But even then, it's like,
there's probably gonna be a bunch of like
fake lists. Yeah, we won't know what the real list, and I think that's part of the conspiracy. Flood everything with different types of lists, so no one knows what the real one is, and then boom, everything is just speculation.
Then the celebrities get off scot-free.
Oh yeah, easy, because no one knows what the truth is, and long as no one's like exposing themselves, that's it right there. So that's probably something that's gonna happen, man.
Yeah, I don't know. Hollywood sounds crazy, bro.
Oh yeah, no, I always thought about, I could be an actor or something, you know, but like now I'm like, I don't know, like that's a lot of.
I still think that would be cool, but you gotta like have morals, dude.
Oh,
you gotta stand by what you believe in.
Yeah, you can't just let it happen, because like it's a wild out there, man.
Yeah,
like the things they do as far as like cutting people's pays or like having them do certain things just to get into a movie, or like, you know, there's a lot of sexual harassment going on with that, man, and like it's wild.
Yeah,
it's wild.
Yeah, but hopefully this, like you said, the year of the truth. Mm-hmm. Hopefully that'll be for the betterment of everyone.
Oh yeah, I'm like because like I said, my girlfriend said it really well. Like she's smart. She's smart. I like that. She told me that since it's the year of the truth, a lot of people are going to be faced to like, a lot of people are going to have to face their own lies before they can move forward with the growing and stuff like that. And I'm like, that is facts. Mm-hmm. That's absolute facts. Because I'm already doing that myself. There's a lot of things I'm like working on me mentally, and I already feel much better because I've already faced the fact that like, this was a problem that I have. What am I going to do to fix it? Now I'm moving towards that kind of mentality. Yeah. So it's good for me. It's good for me.
That's good, bro.
Yeah. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Appreciate it, man.
What are we at run time right now?
I don't even know, to tell you the truth. I've not been looking. We're at an hour and 18 minutes.
That's pretty good.
Pretty easy, man.
That's easy.
Yeah. That was like effortless.
You have anything else you want to say?
Yeah. So for those of you that are listening, we do have a couple of things coming up in the next couple of podcasts. We will have Thomas try out new food. That's definitely gonna happen. I'm gonna have him try some cheese wontons. So hopefully he likes them. Second thing I want to bring up is some goals we have. Right. I know you said you wanted to get into more stand up. Right.
Yeah.
You wanted to be more consistent with it.
Because I've just been, like I told you, I've done it for like maybe 2 years and some change maybe, but like just so inconsistently.
Yeah.
Like a few times a year.
Gotcha.
A handful of times throughout the whole year.
Yeah, it's not enough. Yeah.
So my goal is to just be more consistent, start getting hopefully booked on shows, and by the end of the year, I hope to at least have made myself a name in the scene. Hopefully.
Okay.
I guess just work hard, be more consistent, try to get better.
Yeah, I mean
really.
that's kind of your starting point. Yeah, absolutely, definitely do that, man. And then one main goal I have is I have a book coming out, and it's almost so I had it done already, but I had some editors and marketers tell me that it was too aggressive, so they want me to rewrite certain parts of it, so they're helping me edit it and whatnot. So it should be ready, I'd say like the later part of February, maybe like March, and it should be published around then. So we will talk about the book. We will touch some points on just some things I've learned in life and how like I became the man I am today. Not through like the book doesn't explain too many of like my childhood stories, but it tells a lot of the lessons from those childhood stories, and I think it'd be good something for us to unpack in our podcast for them to take with them.
Nice.
Yeah.
You've told me a lot about the book so far.
Yeah.
And like kind of different chapter stuff you touch on.
Yeah.
It's gonna be dope, dude.
I'm hoping, man.
You're a genius, man.
Nah,
No, seriously,
you
you have
bro.
like sick advice though.
I appreciate
Honestly,
it.
you've even helped me out in my life.
Okay.
Just different stuff, different advice. So
Yeah, I appreciate that.
go buy it and read it because it'll change your life.
Uh,
And I haven't even read it yet. I just know from knowing him that's gonna be sick.
Yeah, I appreciate that, man.
Yeah. I mean it though. Like I'm not just saying that. Know what I mean?
You're gonna make me cry, bro. Nah, you're gonna make me cry, man. That's good stuff, man.
Yeah.
I like helping people, man. Even when I was younger, like I didn't understand a lot of people because I spent a lot of time watching people, like literally watching them. Like did people say that I'm like how there's like people watchers, like if you go to like France, they have like cafes outside and people just watch people walk by.
Yeah.
I can do that all day,
Yeah.
literally all day.
And just observe
people like I'm watching a movie, right? Even when I'm watching TV shows and stuff, I'm watching them like they're real people, and I'm trying to grasp like lessons from everything that's happening. So like a lot of my lessons come from shows, like this how like because I'll watch a show and like they'll be like, oh, so and so got mad because they didn't tell them about the show that they were doing or something. I'm like, that could have been easily avoided if they said it like this. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll try to find solutions to the show that could avoid the whole thing. I mean, otherwise there would be no show, but still, like.
But yeah, like we've actually talked about this before too, and like we said, like you'd never. We're like joking around, but we're saying like you'd never have 2 dates to the prom.
Exactly. Yeah. Right. 2 days to the prom. Exactly. Like.
Or you have to. I'm going to the bathroom, and then you like go.
Yeah, I'm like those like exaggerated like scenarios, but like that's easily avoidable if you were just honest. You know what I'm saying? Like if you tell the truth the first time, or like if you ask somebody out and then like they said no, and then you ask somebody else out, and the first person says yes, and then you're like, dang, I already asked this person out. It's like, dang, what do I do?
Gotta make a decision.
Yeah, you gotta pick one. Either you tell the person, nah, you messed up because you said no, or tell the first person, sorry, I messed up. Yeah, like I didn't know that she was going to say yes, but she ended up saying yes. I'm very sorry. Like, apologize and be nice, like that way that would have saved them embarrassment for trying to find out where their date is when their date is like trying to find like dance with someone else. That sucks.
Or like another situation, like, you date a girl as a dare.
Yeah, right.
And then you end up falling in love with her. Exactly. And you're like, oh, and then she finds out it was a dare. And
then it becomes a whole thing because now she's like, dang, did you really like me?
Yeah.
Like,
easily avoidable.
Easily avoidable. If you start to like somebody, listen, I like you, but this was originally a dare, and I'm sorry that was the case, but I currently have fallen for you. I know you might be mad, and I know you're gonna like be pissed at me, and that's fair, but I don't want to lose this. Boom. That's a good way to start the conversation. She'll be mad, and then she'll get over it because you know you guys can talk. But if you come out first and tell her first, that's better than her finding out, because then she won't trust you. You know, it's like situations like that in movies and shows. Like I think like
shows,
that. Yeah, I think like that all day, literally all day. How can this be avoided? How can this be fixed?
Problem solving,
nonstop. That's literally like my superpower.
Yeah,
that's like, just problem solving.
Yeah,
like that's like even like when I like talk to my girlfriend and anything, and like she's upset about something, my initial reaction is to give her solutions to her problem.
Yeah.
Even when she just wants to vent, you know what I'm saying? Like I gotta like mentally be like, all right, cool. She doesn't want solutions. She just wants to talk.
She just wants to talk right now
about her.
Just get off her chest.
Yeah, exactly. So that was something that I was struggling with for a while, because I'm like, but this is easily solvable. You know what I'm saying? Like, just don't do this. You know? But like, I can't say that because then that makes her feel like I'm dismissing her emotions, and I can't do that.
Yeah.
So that's something I've been learning to do. So like things like that, it's just something that I put into the book, just ways to like see how other people are.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But you, when you go and do your comedy stuff, I gotta see it, man.
Yeah.
you've been holding out on me, man. I don't know if it's because I'm your boss or like I might bring a little pressure or something. But
no, it's because like I said, I just haven't done it consistently. So like, you know, still nervous. When I do open mics, I pretty much try to do almost all new material, either all new material or almost all new material every time.
Okay, that's a good way to,
because that's kind of the purpose of an open mic.
Yeah, practice.
Because I've, you know, sometimes comedians, and I've done this too before, but like you'll do jokes that you know work just because you want to get a laugh.
Yeah.
But an open mic, you should be doing new material, trying out new stuff, just because that's the purpose of it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not a book show. Book show, then yeah, you do your best stuff.
Oh yeah.
Open mics though, you should be trying new stuff or perfecting other stuff that you know is good but could be better.
Yeah, yeah.
So I always try to do like mostly new material, if not all new material.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, I just haven't done it enough to the point where I'm confident enough to be like inviting people. Also, it's an open mic.
Yeah.
I'd rather invite people to like a bigger show.
That makes sense.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that makes sense. Well, if you want, I'll come to the open mics, and I'm honest always. Yeah. I try to be as honest as possible. So if you're trash, I'll tell you you're trash. Like I'll tell you you're garbage. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But I'll be nice about it. Of course, I won't be like you're garbage. But yo, that could have been better. You know?
Yeah.
So like, use me as a tool, man. I will happily give you feedback.
Yeah.
You know?
Thanks, yeah.
Like I like to laugh.
Yeah.
Like going to comedy shows is one of my favorite things to do. When I was back in Jersey and I would go to New York like every other month or so to go to a comedy club.
Nice. That's cool.
It hasn't been recent. Well, this is more like late college years. I would go pretty often.
Yeah.
Once I got out of college, it was different because I started working and stuff,
Yeah.
so I didn't have that much time. But I love going to comedy shows, man.
Mm-hmm.
I like to laugh. That's like the one thing I hope to do every day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I love laughing.
Laughing
is my favorite thing, literally in the world.
Oh yeah, it's one of the best things. They say laughter is the best medicine. I think it's true. Like you know, it's true. Like I mean, it won't cure certain things like actual diseases, but like it'll change your mentality,
change everything.
Yeah, it'll make things better.
I always try to laugh. Literally, not like a fake laugh, but I always try to, I guess, put myself in situations around people that make me laugh, or even in my head. Like, I'm always making jokes about stuff that's going on all the time, constantly. It could even be something serious, and like I'll have a joke, and I'm like, you can wait.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I'll make jokes about the worst situations sometimes, and it's like, gotta keep that to myself. You know, like it's rough. But nah, man, I'm excited for the year, man.
Me too. Definitely.
Yeah.
You want to do one more hot take before we go?
Let's do one more hot take. Let's do it.
All right. Let me see.
Let's wrap it up that way.
Which one I can find? Okay. This is an interesting one.
Okay.
This one has the potential to get deep.
Ooh.
People are inherently good.
Ooh. Inherently good. It's funny. I spoke to Jedediah about something like this recently. Jedediah is another guy we work with. He told me that the morals are a matter of perspective, and yes, they are, but that's a tough one because you can put two people in the same situation, like growing up the same way, and one will be more morally good than someone else, right? And that also depends on like how they're raised and things like that. But like, so that goes with the whole nature versus nurture thing, right?
Nurture's how you're raised, correct?
Yeah, exactly. Nature's is how you are naturally. So I think it's a little bit of both, but I think what makes people do good is the consequences of doing bad, right? If there were no consequences for murder, I think there'd be a lot more murderers out there.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Because of the consequences, we're like, nah, right? Because people got to think about, do I want to be in jail, right? Well, do I want to ruin everything
life's
else?
over.
My life is over, so that kind of, like, it's a deterrent for people. But I think it's part of like how you're raised, right? Because if you like, it's like Megamind. I don't know if you ever seen that movie, Megamind.
Like one time.
All right, cool. So in Megamind, there's like two people from like the same planet. They're like flying to Earth. One gets raised by like a loving family, and then the other one falls into like a prison, and he becomes the villain. You know what I'm saying? But like, he's only doing bad things because that's all he knew. He knew how to be a villain, so he was just doing bad stuff. But towards the end of the movie, though, he becomes the good guy.
Yeah.
Right. So that's because his experiences changed his mind about what being a villain is and like what he really wants out of life. Very deep movie, good movie. DreamWorks got some
bangers.
Bangers,
for
yeah.
sure.
That's gonna be another topic we'll talk about later. But yeah. So like in Megamind, like he becomes good, and I think that's because of love and like who you wanted to be for this woman and all that good stuff. So I think it's a little bit of both, but mainly nurturing. So
I'd agree with that fully.
Yeah.
A little bit of both, but mainly nurturing.
Mainly nurturing, yeah.
Because I think if you're raised good, taught good morals,
Yeah.
taught right from wrong, and just taught to be in general a good person,
Yeah.
then you'll more than likely be a good person.
Be a good person,
Have
exactly.
good head on your shoulders, make good decisions.
Yeah.
But there is some people that like I feel like are just
Bad
regardless, or like have like a dark side. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'd agree with you 100%.
Yeah.
So
Absolutely.
yeah.
Absolutely. The only thing that would probably like throw it towards, being naturally good is if like you never knew what bad was. Like sometimes this is a matter of like, no, that kind of goes back to the whole nurture thing. You just weren't exposed to the bad, so never mind. Forget what I was saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate, man.
Yeah.
That's good stuff.
Maybe one more that's not so.
So deep. Look for one that's a little lighthearted. I like this game.
Yeah, it's a cool game. It's a lot of cool hot takes. That's another deep one. Okay, here's one. Thin crust pizza is better than thick crust pizza.
See, I'm gonna say no. I like the thin crust pizza is good. I love the texture of it sometimes because it eats better in some cases. But like,
I like puffier pizza.
yeah, I'm not talking about like pan pizza though. I'm talking about like regular hand tossed pizza.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right, cool, yeah. Because like there's pan pizza which is thicker, kind of like a casserole of sorts.
I love that.
It's good, love it, but I prefer hand toss better. One, you can fold it better. I'm a folder.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I like to fold my pizzas.
Much more messy way to eat pizza.
But it tastes so much better. Like I don't know why, but the sauces and the cheese, it kind of just blends better.
It's like 2 bites in one.
And it's filling. It's lovely, dude. Love it.
That sounds. I want pizza now.
Yeah, dude, I might have to order some when we get off this, man. Fun fact, pizza is one of my favorite foods of all time, so I'm glad that was one of the questions. But I'm going to go with hand toss over thin crust. It's hand toss, thin crust, then pan pizza for me.
Isn't thin crust pretty popular in New York or no?
It's grown a lot. It is pretty popular, but the hand toss is still like number one.
Nice.
At least from what I know.
What about like what Detroit style is like pretty thick, right?
I couldn't tell you. I don't know. I've never been to Detroit.
I had Detroit style from Little Caesars and it was so good.
Yeah.
People trash Little Caesars. I'm like, dude, first of all, it's $5. Second of all, it's not the best, obviously, but it's fine, dude.
Yeah, it's not the worst. It's not like I've had worse pizza than Little Caesars, so it's not the worst thing. It did give me food poisoning twice.
Okay.
So that's the only reason why I'm like, nah. But during my college years, when like only had like $10 to my name for a week, Yeah, I was going crazy on Little Caesars. Yeah, man. Little Caesar is definitely.
I remember one time
clutch.
in college, I had nothing to eat for dinner.
Yeah.
No money.
Yeah.
I was at the gym playing basketball because I did that every single day.
Yeah.
I told this one guy, I was like, dude, if I make 4 out of 5 3-pointers,
Yeah.
will you buy me a Little Caesars pizza? And he's like, I guess.
All right.
Like, sure. So I made 5 in a row. I made 4 in a row, but then I made all 5
Nice.
because I was feeling it that
Oh
day.
yeah, I believe it. You can
Bought
shoot.
me bought me a Little Caesars pizza.
Nice. Yeah. No, honestly, I trust your shooting, bro. You're like little Klay Thompson over there.
Thanks.
Yeah, I'll be.
So my basketball skills got me a pizza one time when I had nothing else to eat.
Honestly, that's smart, bro. I probably
Some
just,
music playing?
is it? I don't know.
It was.
It was.
It kind of threw me off. I was telling the story. I could hear it, and I was like,
Oh dang, I don't know how that happened. But I've seen you play basketball, bro. You're pretty good, man.
thanks, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're pretty good. You can definitely hold your own against some of the people I play with because I've seen some gnarly basketball players, man.
Nice.
I don't know why I said gnarly.
Gnarly.
I don't think I've ever said that in conversation.
Gnarly,
Right,
dude.
sound like a surfer, bro. Yeah, man. But nah, you're pretty good, bro.
Thanks, bro.
I trust you to give us some pizza if that was the case.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, man.
All right, well,
Let's wrap it up, bro.
I think that's it.
Let's do it,
First
man.
episode done.
Yeah, man. Thank you guys for listening to us, and hopefully, you guys come back for our next podcast. Next podcast, we will talk about some more food for Thomas, and we'll get into some real deep stuff, but also some light stuff.
A little bit of both.
A little bit of both, yeah. We'll keep it light. We'll keep it light, man. But
Make sure you guys subscribe. Like you said,
Like.
come back next time. Whatever,
yeah.
you know.
it'll be next.
Make sure you come back.
Yeah.
Backpack
Oh
podcast.
yeah, the backpack. Hopefully, we unpack something that you guys can put into your backpack. Share it with some friends, whoever the case may be, and enjoy your journey of life, man.
Yep. I don't think I looked at the camera once that whole time.
Oh dang! I forgot we had a camera for a bit.
No, I'm sure it's fine.
I hope I look good. Man.
All right, thanks, guys.
Take it easy.
Man, my niggas gon' gun ya, babe. Roof swing, I never been a bunter. Hit answer, I misjudged the sense of God to land of wonders. Pull up, my niggas gon' sunder. Flinch when you hear that sound of that thunder. Been gang since the sandlot. Invest in beef, you dare stop. Best rapper that chance got. Like Lord, I make your bed rock. I'm the reaper, so let's rejoice. Rock nonsense, come pick.